Yeah, 1 2 1 2.
Hey yo, AC.
1 2 1 2. Mic check.
Welcome, fantasy football lovers. My name is Calvin Dean. This is the Calvin Dean Show. This is my fantasy football show. Once a year, we always have this show, man. It's going to be so much fun. There's so many good picks out there. Really, seriously, guys. Top 10, okay? Don't worry. For number one, don't worry if you're 7, 6, 5. I'm going to tell you who to pick. Actually, I'm in 53 leagues right now. I'll be in 60. That's 60 leagues. I've been in ESPN, NFL, of course, NFL Network. I am in that draft. I'm even in Yahoo as well. I find ESPN a little bit nicer. I like the NFL Network draft as well because you can talk to people and give a little shit to everyone. That's kind of fun to do as well. The number one pick is Ja'Marr Chase. And everyone needs to know that. It's the number one pick. He's probably going to have the most fantasy football points. Their defense just is terrible. I think Ja'Marr Chase is a great first pick. Either that or Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson's pretty good, guys. I just want to let you know. I mean, he is really, really good. Near the end of the year, last year, when Michael Penix was quarterback for Atlanta, I mean, he started doing very, very, very well. So I would definitely pick him if it was me. The top 10 they're showing right now, ready, is Ja'Marr Chase, Bijan Robinson, CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, ready? Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs, Saquon Barkley, Malik Nabers, Puka Nacua, Armon St. Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brian Thomas. That's the first 10, guys. 10. The next 10 is that chain from Miami. Miami's going to be just terrible this year. I had them maybe going second. I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to hit in the cellar again in this league. I really do think it's going to be a runaway with Buffalo winning this league. And he's expected to have over 300 points. And then you have Henry, A.J. Brown, Aston Genty, who is the kid from Boise State. Broke all types of records, 4.3 speed. The kid is just amazing. Then Nico Collins, Christian McCaffrey, 16, Chase Brown, Drake London, and Brock Bowers. And then to round out the top 20, they have Ladd McConkey. Now, mind you, I'm not really buying this. Now, it's good to have that. If you're an ESPN, you can always look at the number of points each player is projected to score. So what you do in the first 3 to 4 rounds, you want to have the most points. I mean, the most points. I think your top 4 picks should be a running back. It matters what type of league you're in, right? I'm in one league that you can have 2 quarterbacks and you actually can play 2 quarterbacks. There's only one league like that I'm in. It's a money league. Whenever I get my first pick, I'm picking CMC, man. Christian McCaffrey. Whenever he comes off an injury, which he did last year, he's fully healthy. Ready? He averages anywhere between 24 to 29 points a game. I think ESPN has him like 8th or 7th. So, mind you, relax. If you're 7th or 8th, there's so many great players out there, guys, really. I'm going to give you my huge pet peeve. When you're in a draft, guys, don't put your team on auto. Why are you in the draft? I don't get it. Even at the last 2 picks, which your last 2 picks should be a kicker and a defense. And there's a reason for that. With the league being so offensive-minded, it's just not good to have, your defense is not going to score you points. And what will the kicker score? You might have one kicker that'll have 5, 6 field goals in a game, and wow, he's going to score you 20 points. But the kickers aren't going to be like that. So pick the kickers. I would get Aubrey from Dallas. He's got a great leg. A Bucker from Kansas City. That's another great pick. Loop, the rookie over at Baltimore, he's really good. And then they got the kid that from the Jacksonville Jags that kicked a 70-yard preseason kick. 70 yards. I think we're getting to that point where these kickers are coming out and they're kicking the ball. We're going to see a 70-yard field goal this year. Trust me, you will. Scenario, if you're sixth. Well, if you're sixth, you have a lot of choices. I mean, just don't get upset that you're not number one, because a number 6 choice between Jamar Gibbs, Saquon Barkley, or Malik Neighbors. Me, I'm picking CMC. I think he's going to have a huge year. I think that's a great first pick. If you're picking first, then your next two picks are 20 and 21. All right? And 20 and 21, these are the guys who are around 2021. Ready? Chase Brown, Drake London, who's huge. Drake London, 140 some odd catches last year. Brock Bowers, same thing. Ladd McConkey, second year, amazing. Bucky Irving, I told everyone about Bucky last year. I picked him in all my leagues, and I was right. So guys, listen to my sleepers. I'm telling you, there are sleepers, and I'm going to tell you the sleepers in this draft, and Genty is one of them. Terry McLaurin just signed an extension, $90-some-odd million extension. Go to my blog. Remember to subscribe, turn your notifications on, and comment for my show. You can win a hat from NFLshop.com. I'm giving them out all year long. Okay, your first pick, you pick Jamar Chase, and you're like, oh no. That's the greatest part about being number one. You get the best player, right? And then you get double picks. And your double pick better be a quarterback and a wide receiver, or a running back. It matters who you pick first. If you pick Jamar Chase, I would pick the best running back and the best quarterback. You'll pick 21 and 20 if you're number one pick, right? Well, 20 right now is McConkey, and then the 21st pick is Bucky Irving, or Jonathan Taylor, or Kyrene Williams, or Josh Jacobs. I mean, it keeps going on and on, guys. Breece Hall, James Cook, who just signed a contract. Mike Evans is available. T. Higgins is available. I mean, Lamar Jackson is available. Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. If you're 20 and 21, right, your number one pick, this is what I would do. I'm picking Chase, right, as my number one pick. All right? So then the next pick is your 20th pick. I would pick Jonathan Taylor. I think he's going to have a huge year. And then I would pick Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, they're expecting him to have over 364 points. Come on. I mean, that's huge. Not many players are over 364 points. That's what you need to know. You need to know the points that each player is projected to score. I'm probably going to pick Chase, or I'm going to pick CMC, either or. My next two picks would be, like I said, 20 and 21. Now, mind you, I want to tell you something. More wideouts, great wideouts, than there are running backs. So if you pick Chase, I would definitely come back and pick Jonathan Taylor or Josh Jacobs, and then I would pick Mr. Lamar Jackson. All right. If you're the 10th pick, right? The 10th pick. Now, that's another thing. Everyone's like, oh no, I'm number 10. Oh, this sucks. No, it doesn't suck, guys. It just doesn't suck. You just have to make sure you're going to pick the two highest players. By the time it comes back, you're in the 30s. I've been finding this a lot. I was 10th the other night. I picked my second and third pick was Mr. Jalen Hurts, and I mean, that's huge as well. So, you have to understand something, that you need to know your stuff. Don't like freak out, what number you are, because there's a lot of good players out there. I'm going to give you some sleepers. Ready? Mark these down. We have one sleeper who is a tight end. Instead of like using your draft capital on like a Bowers or a McBride or a Kittle, take the sleepers. I have three of them. Okay. One is Loveland from Chicago. Amazing. He's all that and then some. And Caleb Williams loves the kid. Loves the kid. I think he's going to be one of the best tight ends in the league. I think it's going to be very high scoring. Also, Warren from Indianapolis. That's another one. Strange from Jacksonville. Second year. Guess what? Evan Ingram's gone. Ingram's gone, and Strange is going to take over. And Arroyo from Seattle. Those tight ends are going to have good years. But I think Loveland and Warren are going to have the two best years. Save the sleepers. Save the sleepers, because a lot of people they don't know these kids. They don't know these players because they've never played a snap in the NFL. Your first four or five players, should be the highest point projected players that you can get. If you want to win your fantasy football league, listen to me. Montgomery's a good pick as well. A lot of people are not picking Montgomery into the later rounds. That's a great pick. Montgomery scores touchdowns, guys. Look at his stats. That's all he does is score touchdowns. You know, they get in the red zone, they give it to Montgomery, man, and that kid can score. Malik Neighbors, another amazing. I had him last year. You know what my sleepers were last year? Malik Neighbors, right? And Bucky Irving. Genty from Las Vegas. Huge pick. Guaranteed he'll have over 1,800 yards this year. Nico Collins is going to have a great year. Chase Brown is going to have. Drake London is huge, guys. So all these guys, I'm giving you these names. Mark these names down. Mark them down. You got to study. Look at the points, guys. Enjoy yourselves too. I really enjoy this stuff. I really do enjoy that stuff. And you know what? Near the end, 29, you have Mike Evans, James Cook at 28, Breece Hall at 27. Come on. Really? Look at these guys. It's huge. So remember, turn your notifications on, subscribe, comment. You could win a hat from NFLshop.com of your favorite team. When you make a comment, tell me which team is your favorite team. Throughout the whole entire year, I will be giving away merchandise from NFLshop.com. I'm at 83% in picks for my locks and my upset specials. 83%. So watch the show next week. Like I said, the next show will be my prediction show every single week. I will have two shows. I will have one on Wednesday for Thursday Night Football, and then I will have one on Saturday for Sunday and Monday games. So stay tuned, have fun. Remember, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and comment. Thank you so much for watching the Calvin Dean Show.